I'm Sherry Davidson, President Davidson Realty, and I have with me again as a guest Mark Downing, the Managing Partner from CornerStone Homes. And we wanted to talk a little this morning about customers who are interested in building a home. So Mark, if I came to you and had found a great plan and wanted to build a home, maybe I found a lot, maybe I don't know where I want my home to be, what would be the next steps in building a new home?
Well, Sherry, we've had that take place quite a bit in the last couple of years at CornerStone. It's clearly one of the things that we've seen change in the market. And I would say most folks do come who already own a lot, or have found a lot at least that they're perhaps in contract to buy. And now they're looking for a builder to do that with them. And the first thing I think is, they want to select a builder that they can trust, a builder they think will do them a good job, a builder perhaps where they've seen their plans, they like a certain plan, and they go out and they can get good competitive pricing and go through that process of looking at a plan, getting pricing, still got to go through the pre-qualification side on the mortgage and own this type of construction. The most common type of loan is called a construction perm, which is a little different, and sometimes we have to walk them through that process of how that takes place. But I think it gives them so much more flexibility and freedom. And then we've had people who come to us and they don't have a lot. They just either have a plan, or perhaps they like one of our plans but don't necessarily want to be in one of the communities that we're currently building in, and say, hey, I love your plan. I've been in this model that you have in a community. Maybe it's Austin Park, maybe it's Worldgolf Village, and we want to build it someplace else. And we've actually tried to help them find lots from a builder, from a developer, perhaps a bank foreclosure. And again, the processes are similar in terms of pricing it out based on those pre-qualifications of, I always say everybody has only so much money. Somebody's hands might be bigger than the other person's, but everybody only has so much, and so you have to work within those budgets of the lot and the home and how you want to finish that. But I think that the programs that are out there now, both with the lenders and with the builders, just create a lot of flexibility and a lot of great opportunities for people to build their own home in areas that they want to live in.
Could I ask you what would be required of someone? Do they have to come up with 20%? Is it a 10%? Is it 30%? What does it take to build a new home?
And that's a great question, because one time it took 5, and then things got really scary for a lot of the lending institutions, and it went to 20 and then 25, and we saw where most of the banks were just dropping that whole program, and in some cases it would require 30%. But what we've seen now are lenders coming back into it, and really there are FHA type programs out there to where you can do construction perms for as little as 3.5% down. Most people don't know that. It doesn't get talked about a lot, but those programs are out there. So I would say anywhere from as little as 3.5% up to as much as 20%, depending on what institution they go with. And again, I think that opens up a lot of opportunities for people. And the lot counts as equity. So if somebody owns that lot and it's worth maybe $30,000 or $40,000, they would have an appraisal. Well, then that would count as equity, and that a lot of times is all the equity somebody needs to do it.
That is great news, and that might get a lot more people in a new home.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.